Polling is still underway in Telangana. 52% voter turnout has been recorded in Telangana till 3 p.m. And that's the other state where it's going to be very interesting to see how things are going to ultimately pan out. We have our reporters also joining us. I'm told we have Somit as well as Imran joining us. But let's take a quick look at the turnout numbers over here. In 2018, it was 73.74%. In 2023 till 3 p.m., it's 52%. Remember that there's another 2 hours of polling, and we often see a massive push in terms of this number of 52% when it comes to the last hours of polling, because everyone who reaches the polling station till 5 p.m. will be allowed to vote. Very interesting election over there. Let's take this across to our reporters on ground. Somit and Imran have been reporting from the length and breadth of Telangana. I'll be taking this across to Somit first. Somit, it's going to be very interesting. You've been following Revanth Reddy. How confident is he that he will be able to give a tough fight this time round to the BRS? What is he telling you, Somit?
Well, Madhav is very much confident. We have spoken to him exclusively, and he has said that we are, Congress is very much confident, coming back to power in Telangana. And at the same time, BRS is also confident, and the tough fight is going on. Obviously, Revanth Reddy is the tough contender from the opposition party because since recently in 2018 it was one-sided election when Uttam Kumar Reddy was heading the Congress party, and they just got around 27% of votes across the Telangana state. And this time it looks like the situation was very much heated up, and even it looks like the wave has started for the Congress party. And
is there a wave for the Congress party? That's going to be a big question that we'll be answering post 5:30. But I want to very quickly bring in Imran. Imran, 10 years of BRS rule, they've banked heavily on the development schemes, on Raitu Bandhu, Dalit Bandhu, so on and so forth. How much of that will be a factor? Because here you have a Telangana government that's saying, look here, our social sector spending has been amongst the highest in the country, if not the highest, and therefore we are very confident of coming back to power. How's that going to pan out on ground? What are the people telling you?
Well, Madhav, that's what the TRS is banking upon. Their 5 ambitious social sector schemes that will sail their party to power. But however, we see that many people in Telangana, there is a strong anti-incumbency the party is facing, and many people, what we spoke to, say that we have given 10 years to BRS, but let's give one opportunity to Congress. That's some of the voices we heard on the ground. It's very difficult where Congress is saying that this is a way for Congress this election, where the BRS is saying that importantly the 5 major schemes will sail them to victory easily in this for the 3rd time here in the state.
All right, Imran and Somit, we'll keep coming back to you for more updates and all the reactions to our exit poll later this evening as well. But let's break this down further for our viewers. The high-stakes battle in Telangana, where polling still underway, unlike Rajasthan, Chhattisgarh and Madhya Pradesh, it's not just the Congress and the BJP who are in the fighting ring. In fact, it's a 3-way contest with the BRS, AIMIM combined as well, and the BJP and Congress battling it out. While KCR is in fact eyeing a hat-trick, the BRS's big poll plank is a development work in Telangana. The Telangana Pride issue itself, in which they rode to power in 2014 and further pushed forward in 2019, the welfare schemes that we were talking about a short while earlier. For the Congress, the big poll planks are the attack against dynastic politics in the state. Ironically, of course, Congress also facing that charge here at the center. Allegations of corruption against the BRS, asserting that UPA granted statehood. That's a big issue that they are taking to the people. The BJP, on the other hand, hopes that allegations of appeasement against the BRS, and we've seen that in the kind of issues that BJP has brought up through the course of this entire campaign, the stand against corruption and dynasty, the promise of a backward caste leader as chief minister. This has been a very important promise of the BJP here as well, and the promise of the sub-quota for Madigas. Let me take this across very quickly, in fact, to Jay as well. Jay, what, according to you, is the one big overriding factor? Is it dynasty? Is it corruption? Is it governance? Will it be the social sector schemes? Will it be change in Telangana? What do you think is going to be the one overriding issue?
There's only one overriding issue, and that is Mr. KCR. His pluses and his minuses. His claim that he can retire to a 2 BHK or to a small, vis-a-vis having a large, acres and acres and a big...
To which Revanth Reddy said, I'll build a 2 BHK in Cherlapalli jail.
Yeah, absolutely. He'll build a 2 BHK there. His promise about a Dalit chief minister, his promise about being simplistic, and having delivered something to each of the backward classes. The fact that whether Mr. KCR on a spectrum of 1 to 10, where does he stand on, cleverness versus integrity, right? That's the spectrum people are evaluating. The issue is Mr. KCR.
The issue is Mr. KCR. I'm going to request all our panelists to please stay with us. We're going to take a very quick break, but we'll be back with debating what are the issues that are going to matter on ground in Telangana, and will Telangana, really have any kind of indication for the national picture as well. Stay with us.